Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about eyebrow shaping. As we're all stuck at home and we have received a lot of requests on how to groom ourselves, this is one way that we can groom ourselves by shaping our eyebrows at home. So there are many ways that we can do it. We can use eyebrow pencils with eyebrow groomers, or we can use the eyebrow powder. First things first, what we're going to do is we're going to mark the eyebrows. So I've got two eyebrow pencils here. I'm going to use one for marking, for measurements, and the other one for marking. So I'm going to open this. There's a little marker here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to place it over here at the nape of the nose. Alright, over here, running straight up. This marks the starting of your eyebrows, where it should be. Alright, next, where it should end, we start from here, the outer corner of the nose to the corner of the eye and outwards. So from here, corner of the eye and outwards. And now how to get your arch, exactly where your arch should be. There are two different ways. One, you look straight ahead, you put your pencil, and the outer corner of your eye is where you mark. The second one, you start with the nape of the nose over here, run it through the center of your eye and up. So I prefer this one, where you run it through the center of your eye, and this is where your arch should be. Alright, now you can either fill it up with a pencil. My preference is, however, powder, because you get to play with the powder a little bit more. So first you start with a groomer, upwards in the direction of the hair, then downwards. Then you've got three different colors. I like to start off with a light, then a dark. So I'm going to start with a light just to give an outline for the eyebrows. Start with your lower part, then start with the upper part, and fill up your eyebrows with strokes both upwards and downwards according to the direction of the hair. You can make out the difference. As you can see, I've already predefined my eyebrows, and I'm going to start by tweezing. Now, one of the most important things to do is sanitize the hand before we start, and have a look at your tweezer. Now, most of the time the pain comes while tweezing because your tweezer is wrong. This can happen if you break it, if you use it to open up other stuff. So one way to make out whether your tweezer is good and aligned is by tweezing it or pressing it together. And if there is no gap, it means your tweezer is good. The next thing that we often forget is the direction of the pull. Many a times I've seen that what we do is we grab the hair and we pull it straight forward. Best way to do it is to align it with the hair growth and pull in the direction of the hair growth. So if your hair is growing from this side to this side, the direction would also be pulled from this side. The next point to keep in mind is stretching. Make sure you stretch well. A good tip to keep in mind for those who feel that it pains a lot, you can use a warm cloth, and you can help to open the pores or dilate the hair pores, the shafts, so that it's an easy pull. So we're going to start. Make sure you use your two fingers, stretch it as much as possible, align and pull, align and pull. So it should be flat, not like this. If the hair grows, like for example, the hair over here grows upwards, you would align and pull upwards. Now that you've done your eyebrows, the best way to constrict the pores and reduce redness is, number one, you can take a tissue, spray toner and dab it on. This will also help you remove the marks that you made. And if you find redness, one thing to do, you can use ice cubes, or you can use a little dollop of seaweed with a little bit of sensitive skin oil. That always helps.